Morning, everyone. I have been running around so far this morning, just running around and collecting all of the spider dens, running through them one at a time, just to see if I can get the last few spiders. And I have to say, I have done a few of them already. We've got two spiders left, an ambusher and an acromantula. And it is being a pain in the neck to get the ambusher that we're looking for. Much as I'd love to say otherwise, this ambusher is going to take a long time to actually collect. Well, while we're in the area, we're going to grab this hedge maze. And we'll figure out the rest of the spider hunt as we go along. Oh joy, gear slots are full. Suppose I should have saw that coming.
Revelio.
Meteor. Wonderful.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Ooh. There we go. Two seconds, we'll update the list. There we go. Alright. Yep. Spiders are done. Yay! It's about damn time.
Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Alright, so we got the Thornback ambusher. Now we're gonna go over here. And we are going to go and check out the,
Revelio.
that blue thing. Oh shit, there's another spider.
Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, let's see here. I need Incendio for that.
Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything special in there. Ooh, what do I do here? Is there just nothing here? Oh.
Ha. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Alright, well. Spiders are done. We have trolls. And a duelist. Just because I'm not sure exactly where to find the Ashwinder duelist, we will go and wait until we deal with Rookwood's castle to start seriously tracking that down. For now, though, Demiguise. Alright, so astronomy tower means I gotta go pull up my browser. Yeah, browser. browser. Okay, I need to check Bell Tower Courtyard first. Closest is the Hogwarts North exit. That'll put me over here somewhere. We're gonna go hunt down the Demiguise statues so we can get that task out of the way. Well, the rest of them.
I suppose it's nice that Poppy is befriending humans for a change.
Alohomora.
What do we have here? A Demiguise.
So from here we're going to travel over to the Beast's classroom.
Mine now, Demiguise. Alohomora.
Alright, the next one is out by the map chamber, so we're going to go secret rooms. Click on that one, hit travel. I'm not sure if I can actually get to this one with my current setup, so we'll figure it out as we go. Revelio. Alright, so we got that one. Our next one is the Transfiguration Courtyard. Alright, so we're looking for a level 2 lock. Flame through that door there.
Awful
be
when
right
they ask
here.
you a question now, isn't it?
Revelio.
Little faces. I'll just die.
Alohomora.
140. Trouble, are we? Paid up to that good.
Alright, the Bell Tower Courtyard Flame. I don't want to go that way, I want to go back this way. There'll be a level 2 lock in that hallway. Assuming we don't already have it.
Alohomora.
Alright, if I followed the thing correctly, we should have two. Yep, two left, both in the Great Hall. That would make a level 1. 2 level 1 locks. Okay, so where should I start for this one? Clock Tower Courtyard. Alright, so for the first of the last two, we take the door directly next to the flame.
Confringo! Accio!
Oh, here I come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Mine now, Demiguise.
But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Alohomora. What do we have here? A Demiguise. Revelio.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
Just because you know Lumos.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Revelio. Mine now, Demiguise.
Clever? How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm invisible. Ow!
What in Merlin?
Where are you going?
What a stupid
You
thing
got
to
killed.
do!
It's not stupid.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible. Thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding Demiguise statues and removing them.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacle.
I finished the activities you signed me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so. Greenhouse. Flipendo, look at that. You're a natural.
worry, do you? I know I heard something. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Tater! Stupefy! Confringo!
I will make you pay. I won't rest. Stop!
Alohomora. Revelio.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Alright, let's continue on with Sebastian's quest,
The Demiguise
and we'll
statues
see what we can do.
and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. That's it in my book. I will make you pay. How nice of you to stop by. I was right, Nona. No! Enjoy suffering. Oh. You've made your last mistake.
Confringo!
Little moon calf, far from home, easily diverted.
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Over here!
Potato!
Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Capendo! Stupefy!
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, An icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the Loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I've heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something? Confringo!
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Reparo. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the...
Alright, we're gonna go empty out our gear inventory and see if we can get any more conjurations from this guy.
That travel broadens the mind.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I can't believe she's successful. And what should I do with that anyway? Anyone can have a dead person with it. With a little light.
come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Confringo!
Alright, well, with any luck, we'll actually go and manage to get the Ashwinder Duellist soon.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Something with a bit more force. That did it.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Arresto momentum. Here. Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Arresto momentum. Here. Repulsor. Here. Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the room now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Good fingers.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
They come after me. I'll spit them up. I would say that Irondale is...
Totalis.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Hello, Amora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Hello, Amora.
You're going home in a wooden box! Loud as a troll. Stop right there, or I'll make you stop! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo!
Incendio! You will pay for that. Confringo!
Hello, Amora. Oh no. Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Amora.
Hurry. Highwing, go! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Assuming I remember this quest correctly, this will lead us to an Acromantula. Which is one of the things we're still looking for.
Not sure how I'd... This must be Tobbs' cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Alright, y'all, this is going to be the last quest we deal with for today, and the last place we visit today. Once I exit the cavern and turn this into Beak, we will be calling it off, or calling stream for the rest of the day.
Confringo! Revelio.
Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
My bad. Sorry about that.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo.
Revelio. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Alright everyone, we have finished off using ancient magic on every enemy in the game. I was not expecting to get that today because I didn't believe I actually had the Ashwinder Duellist already. As soon as we turn this in, I'm going to be calling an end to stream, and we will figure out the transformation thing on the next stream.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Alright, with that done, I am going to call it here for today. I have to get some stuff done outside and a little bit more of the shopping done. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the day probably recording more of Arkham Origins. I've gotten up to stage 3 on the fight against Bane, which is the, from my understanding, second major boss fight. That said, catch up with y'all in the next one. Have a good day.